Storm Team 44, powered by Bracket Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
Okay, so we've been seeing temperatures for most of the week that have been below average. Yesterday, we were a little closer to the average, and for the weekend and most of next week, we're going to be seeing temperatures that are pretty far above the average, which hovers usually around the mid-80s this time of year for the high temperature in Evansville and close to 60 for the low temperature. Now, yesterday, we were in the ballpark of that. 87 the high yesterday, 59 the low yesterday. Most of us are seeing above average temperatures already this morning for the lows in the low and mid 60s out there right now. And over the next few days, it's going to be trending upward. It's also, at least on the plus side, going to be sunny. Once this fog clears, the sunshine will be with us the rest of the day. It's patchy. Farther south, it's a little thicker towards Madisonville, Central City, half a mile to a mile and a half of visibility down that way. Evansville, not as big of an issue across the central parts of the area, not as much fog. But again, once that fog clears, it'll be a pretty nice day. We still have drier air coming in aloft, which means more sunshine and very little in the way of moisture above that fog. The main feature that I'm watching is this upper level ridge. It's over Texas and Oklahoma. This is going to be sliding up towards the northeast over the next few days, and that is what's going to give us a pretty hot weekend and a hot stretch for most of next week. Anytime you have high pressure aloft, that means warmer than average temperatures and sinking motion of the atmosphere. In other words, dry conditions. When you put that together, it's not a great picture for the drought situation. Still looking at moderate drought across most of the northwestern Kentucky counties along and south of the Ohio River. And regrettably, I'm not really seeing much of any improvement from that anytime soon. We're going to stay dry and mostly sunny the rest of the day today. Temperatures in the mid and upper 80s by lunchtime, upper 80s to some spots briefly touching 90 farther south. Then we cool back down after sunset to mid 70s by 9 o'clock and lower 60s by early tomorrow morning. For Friday afternoon, it will be noticeably, just a little bit hotter. Still looking at mostly sunshine ahead for Friday afternoon. And farther ahead into the weekend, there's that upper level high pressure starting to come into view Saturday afternoon closer to us over Missouri is where it'll be centered. Saturday afternoon, it means the temps are going to stay hot this weekend and into early next week. As you see, it starts to migrate its way farther northeast Sunday into Monday. There it is Monday afternoon, actually over the Great Lakes. So the farther north you go by Monday afternoon, the hotter it will actually be. All that to say, it's going to be hot and dry for the time being. I'm not seeing any big chance of rain anytime soon. And here are the high temperatures slowly but surely going up over the days to come. Lower 90s for many of us tomorrow and Saturday, and firmly into the 90s Sunday and Monday. 93 to 95 degrees, the highs there. In the longer term, here's the temperature outlook for the 16th through the 20th. Still very likely that we see above average temperatures as upper air pattern probably not going to be shaking all that much. It's going to be hot, it's going to be dry, even into the autumnal equinox, which happens on September 22nd. In other words, at the start of actual fall, it's still most likely going to be on the hotter side of things. It's not quite the end of summer just yet. We're getting close, but in the meantime, it will feel like late summer with temperatures in the low to mid 90s, all the way up to 95 degrees for your high by Monday and staying there through Wednesday.